Hello dear students, how are you? Today we are going to start with activity 2, mitosis and equal division of the chromosomal set. Okay, this is a very important activity, but before you have to remember, let's make a revision. Okay, طيب, you know إنه sperm cell والovum اللي هن gametes unite together. Okay, the sperm cell will ovum unite together by a fertilization to produce a zygote. This is the zygote. Okay, and the zygote, which is a diploid, 2n equal 46, because the oocyte is 1n equal 23 and the sperm cell is 1n equal 23. This zygote becomes embryo. This is the embryo, and the embryo becomes fetus. The fetus becomes baby. And you know, the baby is made up of millions of cells. Millions of cells. كيف يعني millions of cells؟ ملايين الخلايا بتكون البيبي. Millions of billions of cells. Okay? طيب. And each cell in the baby, كل خلية عند الولد, okay, كل one cell عند الولد diploid contains 2n equals 46. طب كيف one cell اللي هي zygote أعطتني baby made up of millions of cells and in each cell there are 46 chromosomes. Okay? كيف هيدا الشيء؟ This occurs, هيدا الشيء بيصير by cell division. Cell division, انقسام الخلية. So let's talk about cell division and its characteristics. Okay? Cell division and its characteristics. The idea here, you see إنه zygote اللي هو one cell أعطاني millions complete organisms, millions of cells identical. وكلهم عندهم 46 chromosomes بكل وحدة. By successive cell divisions. Cell divisions, انقسام الخلايا. انتبهوا, cell division or عنده اسم تاني, cell cycle. Cell cycle. Okay? Cell cycle. خليني اشوف انا cell cycle اذا انا بدي اعرفها, شو يعني cell cycle؟ دورة الخلية. It's the time needed for the cell to divide. الفترة الزمنية التي تحتاجها الخلية لكي تنقسم. حطوا لي قاعدة براسكم إنه كل one cell تعطيني two identical daughter cells عند عملية الانقسام. يعني for example هيدي cell هون قررت تنقسم, بدها تعطيني two identical daughter cells, خليتين مثل بعضهم. كل العملية اسمها cell cycle of cell division, دورة الخلية أو انقسام الخلية. هيدي الخلية اسمها mother cell, هو اسمهم daughter cells. انتبهوا, مش انه هي بتبقى الخلية بتختفي, بتنقسم لاثنين. Two equal cells in size and in chromosomal number. نفس الشيء, 2n equal 46 بكل وحدة. 46 بكل وحدة. 46 بكل وحدة. اوكي؟ طيب, هيدي السيل اللي هي 46 اللي هي الماذر سيل اللي هي diploid cell. ليش؟ شو الهدف انه تعمل cell cycle of cell division؟ to increase in number, لتعطي 2 و2 بيصيروا 4 4 8 8 16. So cells divide in order to grow. الخلايا بتنقسم لحتى نكبر ننمى. طب انقسام الخلية اللي هو كيف one cell contains 46 chromosomes بدي تعطيني 2 daughter cells identical مثل بعضهم ومثل اللي اجوا منها, identical to each others and to the mother cell, and in each one there are 46 chromosomes. كيف هيك؟ كيف 46 كروموسومز بدي يتوزعوا على 2 cells بكل وحده 46 كروموسومز, كل وحده 2n. اوكي؟ طبعا هون في فكره مهمه لازم نعرفها, بس قبل خلينا نيجي نقول انه السيل سايكل هي مثل فتره الامتحان. انت هلا لما تروح when you are going to exam, okay, you have to prepare for this exam. اذا اكزام البيولوجي ساعه بتكون انت عم تحضر له قبله بيومين وبثلاثه واربعه. اوكي؟ دائما الفتره التحضيريه, the preparation phase is longer than the phase of the exam, for example. Okay? So the division phase, انقسام الخليه, هي فتره كثير صغيره, بينما الفتره التحضيريه لهيدا الانقسام هي فتره طويله. Okay? So the preparation for division is a long period of time, and the division itself is very small period of time. Okay? العملية التحضيرية لانقسام الخلية عملية تحضيرية لانقسام الخلية اسمها interphase. interphase الفترة التحضيرية، وهي بتيجي فترة طويلة. شوفوا لي ليك من وين لوين. هيدي الانترفيز. أما عملية انقسام الخلية اسمها mitosis، انقسام الخلية، cell division، الانقسام. At the end of mitosis, 2 daughter cells are obtained. بترجع كل خلية بتعمل interphase mitosis. That's why it's called cell cycle، لأنه بتكرر حالها. كل خلية بتعمل interphase mitosis، ترجع interphase mitosis، interphase mitosis، interphase mitosis. Okay, that's why it's called cell cycle. So the cell cycle is the time needed for the cell to divide. It's made up of 2 phases. هيدا cell division 2 phases. Interphase, which is a preparation phase, and mitosis, which is the division itself. برجع لموضوعي. كيف أنا هون cell contains 46 chromosomes، أعطت 2 cells with 46 chromosomes in each. Simply لأنه كل كروموسوم هون، كل كروموسوم هون بيكون هيك of 1 chromatid. During interphase كل كروموسوم بيعمل duplication to be chromosome of 2 chromatids. Chromosome of 2 chromatids. So this process is called duplication or replication. خلينا نسميها duplication. Duplication of chromosomes or chromatin. And here this chromosome is made up of 1 chromatid. And here this chromosome is made up of 2 identical chromatids. This chromosome of 1 chromatid of 2 chromatids. Here now this process occurs during interphase. Okay? طيب تعال نجي عند الانترفيز. حقيقة الانترفيز is made up of 3 phases. Okay? 3 phases. The first phase is called G1, the second phase is called S phase, and the third phase is called G2. Sorry. Okay, the third phase is called here G2. Interphase G2. Okay? Here this is mitosis. رح سميها mitosis. Okay? طيب. So, interphase is made up of 3 phases. G1. During G1, the cell is at rest and need to prepare itself for cell division. يعني بدها تبلش تحضر حالها لتنقسم السيل. Okay? بدها تبلش تحضر حالها لتنقسم during G1. G1 is the gap. فجوة. فراغ. However, S is the synthesis phase. S corresponds to synthesis phase. Because during this phase, the cell duplicates its chromatin. يعني replication or duplication of chromosomes or chromatin occur during S phase of interphase. بيصير بالS phase duplication للchromosomes. However, in G2 growth phase, the cell enlarges, بتكبر. ما هي one cell بدها تعطيني 2 daughter cells. هودي 2 daughter cells بدها يكونوا same size ومثل حجم المother cell. Okay? Each one is equal to the other and each one is equal to the mother cell. طب كيف one cell بدها تنقسم لخليتين قدها؟ لازم تكبر بالحجم. So during S phase it enlarges the cell. During G2 phase, sorry, it enlarges, بتكبر بالحجم. Okay, so S phase is made up of 3 phases. G1 gap prepares itself for the cell division. S phase, synthesis phase, where duplication of chromosomes takes place and the chromosome becomes of 2 identical chromatids attached by a centromere بالنص. However, during G2 growth phase, there is growth of this cell. Now let's talk about mitosis. Mitosis, in fact, is made up of 4 phases. Prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. 4 successive phases ورا بعضهم. Pro, meta, ana, telophase is P-mat. At the end of telophase, we obtain 2 daughter identical cells. Each one ترجع بتفوت إذا بدها تنقسم بالG1 again. كل cell. يعني the cell cycle is made up of 7 divisions. G1, S, G2, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. G1 و S with G2 corresponds to preparation phase اللي هي الانterphase, but P-mat, P, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase corresponds to mitosis, which is the cell division. The period of cell cycle بحل حدا خطر بباله انه قد ايه طول الcell cycle. It differs from one cell to another. but it's about 20 hours السيل سايكل كلها. 18 hours تقريبا منهم interphase و 2 hours هن الميتوسز او اقل كمان. والبروفيز والميتافيز اجمالا بياخدوا 3/4 الميتوسز. prophase and metaphase of mitosis. Now we are going to explain what happens during each phase of mitosis during pro, meta, ana and telophases. Okay? But before we have to talk about the aim of cell division. Why do cells divide? Cells divide for many purposes. لعدة أهداف. For growth. نمو. يعني الولد صغير to grow cells must divide. Okay, in order to grow and to increase in number. Renewal of cells. تجدد الخلايا. If you get injured, for example, okay, if you get injured, your cells which are injured, destroyed, must be renewed. لازم تتجدد الخلايا اللي انجرحت. كيف تتجدد? By cell division or mitosis. And when new cells replace old cells. Okay, you have to know also in your body cells in the two types, diploid and haploid. Haploid cells cannot divide. حطوا لي هن على جنب. ما خصني بالجميتس. Only diploid cells undergo cell cycle or mitosis or cell division. Only diploid cells undergo cell cycle or cell division, okay, in the body, and each one cell produces 2 daughter cells. Okay, this is the aim of cell division. Type now, the cell during interphase. This is the cell during interphase. During interphase, the cell has a centrosome. Centrosome or centriole, not centromere. Centromere هي نص الكروموسوم, middle of chromosome. Centrosome or centromere هو عبارة عن organelle that distinguishes animal cell from plant cell. موجود عند الانيمال cells, خلايا الانيمالز, بس مش عند البلانت cell. Centrosome or centriole. Here the cytoplasm, the nucleus. Inside the nucleus there are chromatin. بقلب الخلية بيكون في خيطان filaments اسمه الكروماتين. And we cannot see chromatin by under the microscope أكيد because they are thin filaments, and this is the nuclear membrane. Okay, during interphase or S phase you have to know that all chromosomes are duplicated. Okay, all chromosomes are duplicated. يعني if I want to draw a cell, this is a cell, it enlarges in size. أو قبل الانترفيز, look, there are 4 chromosomes and 1 centrosome. After interphase, the cell enlarges, تكبر بالحجم. Each chromosome is made up of 2 chromatids, أو each chromatin is made up of 2 chromatids, and centrosome أو 2 centrosomes are found inside the cell. In the next video, inshallah, we are going to continue about mitosis, the process of mitosis itself, يعني about prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase, and what happens during each phase, and we are going to watch an animation about mitosis or cell cycle, and we are going to measure the quantity of chromosomes during cell cycle. بدنا نشوف كمية الكروموسومز شو بيصير فيها بالcell cycle. Okay?